going in the books this week as the Daj episode because she just ripped our ass a new one for 45 minutes. How long the fuck? She was just talking, right? I'm gonna see how much I can get out of her this episode because you wasn't here. You quit for 2-3 weeks.
Damn, that was a long time.
I quit for 3 weeks.
Yeah, she quit for 2-3 weeks. So now she got to come in here and do all the fucking talking. Trav.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I like it like this too.
I did not quit.
Where the fuck was you at?
I was at Fright Fest and then I was in DC.
Mm-hmm. And you was out there underachieving.
Never. I was out there having fun.
The categories are the culture. The title, Black Businesses. How can black businesses on a whole be better and more profitable? Welcome to the Daj episode, y'all. This might be an part. I swear to God. You go in. You ain't got nobody to argue with this week.
Worst customer service in the motherfucking world. And you can say that you don't agree with that because I'm gonna fuck why. If we get our customer service better, we'll make more business. Bottom line. So you can say whatever you want.
When you go to the Chinese restaurant, they nice to you. Hey Ray, how you doing today? No, they just as mean.
Hey, I don't go to the fucking Chinese restaurant.
All right, but you know what I'm saying, Ray. Like,
I don't go.
We could yell. You're yelling. Don't make your point.
I'm speaking for Ray.
At the end of the day, Asians don't sit there and say, hey, your customer service has to be perfect. Your product has to be A1 before I support you. They support you.
So,
other races support you.
So Sue in the West End from American Deli she's a very customer service driven individual. She understands.
Shout out to the one Asian.
Oh my God.
Sue moved to the West End. Sue moved to the West End, and Sue started selling wings. And now you can take a selfie with Sue. You can have a good time with Sue.
And Sue only plays Gucci. Like music.
She does.
Like
so that makes sense why he's defending Sue.
She's playing to her audience.
She's playing it.
She understands her audience.
So y'all gonna go to black people restaurants because you can take selfies.
Black people have the worst customer.
So when you talk about black customer service, I had this conversation the other day with one of our artists. She was like, my nail tech moved from Atlanta. I was like, I got another one for you. She asked me, she was like, she black? I was like, yeah. She's like, I don't want to go there. She probably don't do feet. And she probably gonna charge me an arm and a leg. And I was like, the fuck? She's like, every black nail tech she went to in Atlanta, are like, I'm not gonna touch your feet. They charge you an extra a reservation fee, and then they give you shitty service when you get there. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up. We can't even have.
I spend $500,000 a year on bullshit, bro. And I love spending money. And the reason why I don't spend with black establishments like that, because they got fucked up attitudes. They don't give you a smile. They don't even say, hello, how you doing, man? I take your order. But I'm supposed to keep spending with them because they look like me? Fuck that. The rich are gonna, the people that are gonna rise to the top, the people that understand what it takes to win. Not the people that feel like you should let me win because they let them win. That's not how you win.
I agree.
All right.
With him.
Damn.
He keeps going on another 2 minutes or so, speaking about the service in the black food or retail industry.
Speak on it.
Josh, what do you think?
As an advocate for black businesses and loving to spend my money with black businesses and here for black entrepreneurship, there is an argument to be made that the service sometimes does not meet the standard of continuing patronage of these establishments sometimes. And it's hard to say out loud because you don't want to talk down on, but every example given in that video is an example that I have felt or I've seen myself. Like, I remember going to a black nail tech, and literally this is when Parker was a baby. Like, she was in the stroller. So we're in the shop with my baby in a stroller. I had an appointment. I was in that nail salon for over 5 hours. Over 5 hours just to get my nails in, just to spend $150 on a full set. And the reason being was that she did not let me know ahead of time that I needed to soak my nails off. So when I came in, I was like, yo, fuck that. I'm not sitting here soaking my nails off. Give me a Metro card. I'm from New York. Pop these shits off and let it go. She's like, no, because it's going to ruin your cuticle beds. And I'm not going to, no, you have to soak them off. So that shit took an hour. And then she let walk-ins come in before me because I was soaking my nails off, which took an hour and change. And by the time I was done, I was there. My baby was starving. Like, I was so mad. I've never went back to that place. I was so mad with the service and with the way that everything went, there's no reason why I should ever have to be in a nail salon for 5 hours.
What's a full set? Just your hands or feet too?
No, your hands. It's just just my hands. I do also know a lot of black nail techs that do not do feet. So I got to come here to spend $150 with you for a full set, and then I got to go somewhere else to find a pedicure. Mm-hmm. What happened to full service? Mm-hmm. The same way I don't fuck with beauticians that say you got to come with your hair washed. Why are we doing this? You got to deposit. You got to come with your hair wash. You could only buy your hair from a certain establishment. That like you got all of these rules. Like what happened to customer service?
What happened to? Because that's a lot of that is just with the women though, right? Like because I don't see men really complaining about shit like that.
Because
like
y'all don't have the.
And this is not a men versus women though. This is not that. I'm just saying like y'all
not into the beauty industry like us. Yeah.
I always wonder why y'all don't just create spots that do all of these things in one spot.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't understand.
Have those spots like that. I say they do have spots like that. It's like, well, I don't know if it's always been like this, but growing up, it was like mostly Vietnamese.
Yeah.
Nail salons or Chinese. I don't know, Asian descent, whatever. And then growing up, that's when I started to see people the same color as I am creating businesses where they're doing nails as well. But when they started doing that, they were just doing the hands. They never did the feet.
Yeah.
So I kind of I agree with them doing that because that's how they started. They never did feet. It's like now people are complaining saying, well, you're not doing feet, you're only doing hands, but that wasn't a thing in the beginning.
Yeah, but it's worse now because like as a woman, I have to go to a different place to do each thing.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand.
That shit is annoying.
I don't understand.
Like I stopped getting my nails done.
Y'all don't have spas
months ago.
Beauty spas. You could just get your nails,
like
your
a full
eyebrows,
like everything
your
done
lashes,
in one place.
You know what I mean? Get your sewing.
They do have those. They have
exist.
those things. They exist. But the thing is, back
they're
then,
not black owned.
They
mostly.
had nail salons and then they had hair salons.
Yeah.
They were separate, so they weren't together. If you put them together, then that's basically like a beauty bar. And
we should have more beauty bars
for black people.
Yeah, or black owned beauty bars that do all of the things.
But what they were talking about was the service. They can have all these establishments, but the service sucks. They'll charge you for being late, but they're the main people that are late.
Yo, I hate it.
To come and do your hair or to come and do your nails. It's like they have all these rules, but they're always breaking their own rules.
Yep.
And that's not fair. And I feel like that's the reason why they're complaining so much because you're setting this bar or, okay, come to my salon and you need to pay all this, pay these high prices, but the customer service is trash.
Yep.
So it's just, and that's why people are complaining, saying that I'd rather go to the Chinese people because they have everything there. They don't, they're never late. They open on time. Like everything stays the same when it comes to them.
Like I can go to the Asian nail salon and get my nails done, my feet done, and my eyebrows done one shot, and pay my Jersey prices be like $100.
Yep, and the price is better.
And the prices are better. Like, come on, son. Like I want to support us, but then sometimes we be doing the most. Like, I don't ever want to have to sit in a hair salon from 9 a.m. to fucking 4 p.m. and all I'm getting is a wash and some tracks put in. Like, y'all are ODing. This is like an hour service tops. But it's like, y'all be wasting time, and I don't have time to be wasting time.
When did they do that thing where they're not washing your hair? Like, what?
Son, that shit is so ghetto.
You do hair.
COVID, I think.
That's before.
No, that was before COVID.
It was before that.
That's what I'm saying. It's the black people. It's like the black people, they just do certain things. They do not give you full service.
What do y'all think it is? It's not business minded? Like, what do y'all think?
I think that a lot of people have hobbies that they're turning into business, and they have no real business model or no business etiquette, and they don't understand how to deal with customers. So they're like, I know how to braid. I've been braiding my whole life. I've been doing everybody's hair my whole life. So I'm going to turn this into a business. But you don't have any type of etiquette or any type of business management skills. You just doing it because this is something that you know how to do. This can just be a hobby. It don't have to be a business. But we're also in a day and age when we're talking about entrepreneurship and everybody should own a business. Yeah. But y'all don't know how to be good business people, and you want people to give you their money. You talk down on your customer. You disrespectful on the internet. Y'all be throwing up conversations. You be talking to people crazy. Like, oh, you got to do this. You got to jump through 11 hoops just to get the service. Oh, I'm going to cancel you the day of. Because, like, it's all types of shit that you see. And it's just like, I would rather not. I personally would rather not. I've been in braids for so long because that's the easiest and most effective thing that I can do, that I'm not wasting time. My life is too jam-packed to be wasting time.
I want to know, seriously, because I don't, like I said, I don't see this with men often. What is it
Because all
about
y'all
the
do
ladies?
is get haircuts.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Right, we do. Right.
Get hair color, maybe,
Our barber is
you know.
not going to wow us out, do all this extra shit. The most my barber do is put a cape on me and go get something to eat. And I'll be tight just at that. Like, nigga, you just
Exactly.
made me sit here, put a cape on, and then you're going to go get something to eat, and you're going to eat it right here in front of me. You didn't even offer, like, yo, it's lunchtime. Can we both get something to eat, nigga? You just going to go get something to eat. What if I was waiting, too, to get something to eat? I didn't want to leave here because I'm online.
Yeah.
You going to put this shit on me, go get something to eat, and to sit here and eat and be talking shit.
But I feel like the women, they become entitled. They
Yep.
feel as if, like, okay, I'm providing you this service. I could do whatever the fuck I want. This is my business now. I could do whatever the fuck I want. I could charge you.
What is it about the ladies that
$200-$300
makes them do that?
Because women,
Yeah, that's where I'm going with that. I
Bitches
want to know,
be
why is
bonkers.
it that the women act this way? What is it about having their income, their own income, having a residual income the way it is? They just become recluse. Yeah. Y'all don't want to say.
I don't know what you want from me, but I said
Y'all wanna
bitches
say.
be bonkers. Like, I don't
do.
really know.
women are, there's a lot, okay, I'm not gonna say women in general, but there's a lot of women that are in the beauty industry. They are very disrespectful. They do not care. They're crazy. They are just
Bad
have
people.
no, like, they're just horrible. Like, there's horrible. They talk about men, women are horrible people.
Y'all
as
remember
well.
when we was talking about women with power, and we was talking about working for women versus working for men? I remember we had this whole discourse.
Yep.
I just feel like when women got the upper thing, y'all just be acting out of line.
They do.
Out of line.
I think it's a type of woman too. I think it's an archetype of women though. It's not the average. It goes back to that bad bitch conversation. These bad bitches be having the worst fucking attitudes. They are horrible people. Because that's most of them that be having these businesses.
They start making a certain amount of money. They're like,
Yep.
oh yeah, I could go to this country. I could go to this island. I can get my hair done. I buy all this designer outfits, designer bags. I could do whatever I want. Okay, I can only get like 2-3 clients, charge them $500.
Yep.
I make my money that way.
Yep.
So that's when they start doing things like that. Because nowadays
Taking advantage.
you can't even schedule an appointment with a amazing hairstylist because they charging thousands of dollars to do your hair.
Thousands.
Bro.
And now that they have a celebrity now, now they
It's
top.
raps.
No, you can't even get them on the phone. You can't even get them like on the internet.
It's like gone
At
is the
all.
day that
you want Tay to do your
fucking
hair?
Huh?
You want arrogant Tay to do your hair?
No.
It's like gone is the day that you fucking wake up on a Saturday morning like, I want to get my hair done today. You can't. You have to know what hairstyle you want 3 months in advance. How I know like what I want to do? Like, maybe I just want to wake up and get a weave today. I can't.
I just feel like y'all just don't want to address the fact that y'all not used to having certain power and can't nobody check you. These are different issues, all blended into the same person. Nobody can check black women. You can't.
Yeah, we had that
That's
conversation.
We
on
had
here,
that
though.
conversation. Y'all gonna have an issue. Y'all gonna and mind you this and bring up some other shit that ain't had nothing to do with it, but you had a problem with her because she did that before. So this is why you behaving this way. And then the fact is that when women period get power, y'all be bugging the fuck out. You combine both, and you get a reckless motherfucker that owns a business.
Well, I
you
love
can't
that for
get your
them because
fucking,
I will not spend a
hair done at.
motherfucking dime with you. You could be the biggest monster you want.
And this makes
You
me
ain't
look
gonna
like
get
a
it out
hater.
of me.
It makes me look like a hater.
And
I
this
don't mean to hate.
also,
I don't mean to hate. It's just some real
I'm
shit.
actually glad that this is happening because these things push people to do their own hair.
Yep. I've
Because
learned how to do mine.
I've been doing my hair for the last few months now because these prices are ridiculous.
Yep.
Like what you used to pay before in the past, you cannot pay that right now. just to like $100 now, you can only wash your hair for $100 right now.
You can only wash and get the shit cut. And that's it.
Exactly. And
Wasn't
it makes
that
no sense.
$25 before?
Exactly. It used to be $25.
It's so crazy. And then it's going to take the bitch 3.5 hours to do it.
Just to do that.
That is so sad. And that's why men have to pay for everything, right? Because the prices have gone up.
That's true.
Hell yeah, like help me. Like I'm ugly today. You want me to go out on a date? Like I can't afford this shit no more. Like I can't afford my upkeep. But
Speaking about affording things,
shout out to Press On Nails because I'm deep lifesaver.
Speaking
Fuck
about
that.
affording things, the next category, the next title in the culture category is generational wealth, and the caption is why a culture so different when it comes to what is done with money/wealth. Let's see.
What would be your advice for youngins coming in when they first get that paycheck? What should they do with it first?
So your question, it depends on what you come from. Like, there's no need for KJ to buy me a house. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a lot of parents in a lot of situations, they live vicariously through their kids. So when they make it, we made it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We need this house. It's that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's those pressures that some parents put on their kids, which is unfair.
When you ask white kids, what's the first thing you bought? They've never said anything about buying their parents anything. They're taught to move the money forward, right? So whatever money they get, they're saving. So when they get kids, they can take care of their kids for their kids to take care of their kids. Right. We're taught when we make money, move back.
We gotta take care of our parents.
We gotta take care of our parents. So by the time we all get kids, there's no money left, right? So the life we gave our parents, we can't give our kids. So there's no generational, we can't use the generational wealth because we're moving it back.
Right. And we're taught that.
Yeah.
What would be your advice for young?
What
it sounds nice. That sounds nice, but that is the perspective of somebody that doesn't understand the history of this country and the why.
Exactly.
Because it's not that when we get money, we have to take care of our parents. There's a reason why. White people have amassed wealth and generational wealth in this country because they got a leg up from the government. We're talking about World War I. We're talking about World War II. We're talking about the New Deal. We're talking about like all of these things that happened in the world. We're talking about redlining, where black people, when they did have enough wealth to amass wealth, to own homes, our grandparents, our great grandparents, and weren't given loans, weren't allowed to have like low mortgage rates and interest rates at a time where other people were. So yes, in a sense, we do have to take care of our parents. We can't look at this as a linear thing because we don't have the same allowances in this country as white people have had. So I think that that's an unfair statement to make. So what are you going to do? You now made millions of dollars. You would love to be able to pay it forward to your children. You going to keep your parents in the hood in an apartment? Is that okay? And you're comparing yourself to the white people that have the same amount of money, but their parents owned a home, their grandparents owned a home, their great-grandparents owned a home, their great-great-great-grandparents owned a home. So yeah, they don't have to do that. The only way to amass generational wealth is through property and education. That's when you become a multimillionaire off of a contract or something. If you have the education behind it, then maybe you don't spend so frivolously, and then you can be able to afford both. Because if you've had hundreds of $millions of a contract, you could have bought your parents a meek and meager home. You could have bought yourself a meek and meager home. And then you're still able to have enough to move forward. But you get these contracts and you get this money and you blow it. You have this $4 or $5 million house for what? Did you really need that? Or did you just need a good enough house?
It's more than what you just said. It's also the fact that we also live beyond our means, and we also spend a lot of our shit on frivolous things. It's not only that you can't afford to get 2 houses or whatever, but it's also that your first house came with a Rolls Royce.
Exactly.
And we're in $30,000 in jewelry, and stop we stop reinvest. We also don't spend our money in our communities. So there's like a million different things that happen within the black dollar that affects the black community, and it's more than you just getting one house for $1 million or whatever and not being able to spend somewhere else. It's also that we give it other places. We shell that shit out like it's motherfucking what
survivor's remorse.
So I don't know if this is a black or white or different race thing, but I feel like the human race is selfish because this is just I don't know if this is facts, but I'm just guessing this is what's happening. But like for African Americans, because I'll see a lot of African Americans in the hood or in communities that are, you know, less fortunate or that's not, you know, have nice things or whatever
lower
the
income.
case is. There you go. Lower income. They will, once they get any type of money, they will spend that money on designer shoes, bags, clothes. They will, I don't know, splurge on cars or jewelry or whatever the case is, and they won't invest in that money. And they won't even help their fellow neighbor as well. So I don't know if that's just a selfish type of act. It's like, okay, I have this money, I'm going to keep it for myself type thing, and not really, and you know, invest in my community or invest in, and actually just investing in that money for the generation after me, and that just keeping that money for themselves.
It's not selfish. I don't think that that's selfish at all. It's, you don't know better. Who's in the hood teaching niggas about investments? Who's in the hood teaching niggas how to save?
DJ Envy?
Not too much. Like, who's teaching us the words in these things? Like, we don't know. And sometimes you don't know what you don't know. You only know what you know. So what I know is when I get a couple dollars, now I'm able to afford the things that I've seen other people have that I like that I could never afford. I don't know how to reinvest into my community. But I don't know what that looks like.
And what about the people?
All sharks.
What about the people that, like, you do try to educate them, but they're like, you can't tell me what to do with my money. And then that goes back to that larger conversation of ego and nobody being able to have the wherewithal to say, this is something I don't know, I want to learn more about. Because there are people that do, and then they do better, but there are people that don't want people to know how much they don't know. I know what I'm doing, I got this, I'm grown, I know what I'm doing, Fine, you got it, Playboy, you win. And
it's also that we can't trust each other enough. We don't trust each other. Just black people, period. We have not had the luxury of being able to trust each other because everybody is fucking hand to mouth. Nobody has enough to spare or to lose. You've been through mad situations where people have beat you over the head, lied, stolen, been dishonest. You know what I'm saying? So you be very leery about sharing. You be very leery about believing people. You know what I'm saying? You don't. Shit, 50,000. I'm not investing in that. Then you beat me over the head. Then I gotta chase you down. And they say don't do business with friends. And there's a million different reasons. You know what I'm saying? So, bleh.
It's hard. And it's also hard because even in this country, when you have black people that have amassed a certain amount of wealth or have in the past, you also have to deal with the trauma of what this country has done to people that tried to build up their own communities. They will destroy you. They will tear that shit down. They have burnt down whole communities of black people going beyond the Black Wall Street. You think about the Lake Laniers of the world. You think about Central Park. Central Park was a black community, Seneca Village. They built a park over that shit. The government came in and said, give me your land. I'm using this for a park. How many of the lakes in this country they literally flooded black communities that were trying to like get themselves in a position? So it's like you have to understand the nuance in the history of things before you make certain statements. And it's not that we're all fucked up and we don't care about each other, but history has shown us when you do too much, they at your neck. So do just enough to survive for you and yours, because you do too much for the community, the feds is knocking. You know, something is happening. Somebody's trying to buy your land up from up under you. Like all of these different things that have happened in this country, like it's so hard for us to win because they've done so much to set us up to fail. And imposter syndrome, not believing that you really have it enough to to go around. Yeah, like
not enough to go around, enough to risk, and
child.
just being bitten on the way up. It don't take much before people loaning and like they see you getting a couple dollars, and because they don't have it, that relationship gets fucked up, and then by the time you actually have it, you don't trust a motherfucker. Like it's fucked up. Our experience.
So I have a quick question. So what do we do then when it comes to just like these situations? Because I do understand it is very difficult, because especially with like living on your own and trying to, and like you working minimum wage, and you're trying to save to, you know, to invest in your money so you can make more money, but you're stuck in that situation where,
because that's how the country set us up. The country set us up to be stuck in these situations.
So what do we do?
What can you do? Honestly, you might have to blow the whole shit up and start over.
How?
Honestly, you might have to like get rid of all the laws, all the rules, all of everything, and start over, because it's literal like atrocities, pound up on atrocities, pound up on atrocities. Me and Drew was having a conversation recently about home ownership and about thinking about how much money we make and how it's ridiculous that we literally do not own a home yet, and how hard it is. On paper, we did everything right.
Yeah.
That we were supposed to do. On paper, this household is well into the middle class. So that quote unquote American dream, we should literally already have it. We should have a house, 2 cars, a dog, picket fence, all of the things. But you can't even afford the things. Every day I'm looking at houses and apartments. I'm getting notifications. Fucking the most decent house that you'll see right now is $500,000.
I'm surprised.
And it should not be that way.
You sure it's not $1 million? Because these houses...
It literally should not be that way. Like, this country is continuously pigeonholing us into debt and setting us up for failure. Because at this point, what we make right now, if we were our grandparents, we would be good.
Exactly.
Easy, light work. And then you looking in the Trulias of these houses that were built, and you can see like how much it's sold for each time. You selling me a $500,000 house that just 10 years ago was $100,000? Is everybody on drugs? It's so hard. And it's like, I don't have the answers. I wish I had an answer, but I don't have the answers, because this country is so fucked up economically that it's hard. Like, unless you win the lotto, unless you get a large sum of money from something random, and then you're able to prop yourself up, it's just hard. Unless somebody dies that has great insurance and pass that insurance down, the only way we gonna get there is through death at this point. Everybody fill up your life insurance plan, and maybe you'll be able to die and leave something for somebody else, and they can do something with it. Because other than that, we got nothing. And
then even having a lot of fucking bread is not enough.
But the thing is, the Black African Americans, they don't have life insurance.
A lot of them don't.
Yeah.
A lot of them do not have
life insurance. And this is another thing. Actually getting some shit out is a thing.
Shit is tough, bro.
All right. Let's talk about men and women. Bitches and niggas. That's what we got here. You got men, women. You got another man. You got some bitches. You got some niggas. And we out. Y'all ready?
Let's go.
Cap or no cap.
Breeze through this whole.
The category is cheating.
Ain't it always?
That's what I said. Men, women, bitches, and niggas. The title, You're Leaving? And the caption is cheating a good reason to end your relationship?
To get a nut off, that would hurt me a lot. Like, even if it was just a nut, it would hurt me on one of the deepest levels.
If a man loves you, it doesn't feel good to hurt your woman. And I agree with that. And sometimes caring about hurting a woman is enough to keep you faithful. But what I'm trying to explain to you is the psychology behind it and how it doesn't make sense to leave, because sometimes mistakes are made. You ask your grandparents, they stayed for a reason. Older women just understood this. They just knew it sucks. It's gonna happen, but you don't leave, because guess what? You go back to the streets and you're just gonna get another man who's gonna do the same and you're just gonna be in a cycle over and over again. Most men are gonna cheat. We already agreed to that. it doesn't make sense to give up the man you love over a mistake.
What if they make that mistake?
Like they're serial cheaters.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I want to be fair here. I'm not arguing that cheating's okay. I'm arguing that it doesn't make sense to leave, especially if you're married, especially if you have kids. It doesn't make sense to destroy your family over that because it's not the same. You know he doesn't give a fuck about this fucking chick. So you're gonna make your kids grow up without a father now? Like, that's stupid. Split your whole home in half.
Just to get a nut off?
I'm ready for that.
I'm not ready for it.
Me either.
I don't know how to. I think this is again. We will refer this to Daj.
Why me? I hate being
This
the
is
only
your
one
episode.
here.
You haven't spoken in weeks. This is your episode. Go ahead off. I want to hear what you got to say.
You go first.
You go first.
No, I'm saying he go first.
Me?
Yes.
Everybody in here like.
I don't know. I don't want to be in a relationship married to somebody I can't trust.
Yep.
So the cheating thing comes to me behind trust.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me personally, I understand the all right polyamory, monogamous. You know, I understand all of those things,
which is different.
Exactly.
So, but you want me to forgive somebody I know is lying in my face, and misrepresenting my name and my character, and you know, just because it makes sense that men gonna do certain things, okay, but that shit, we should be able to have that conversation. I can't sleep next to a liar,
son.
I can't sleep next to a liar. But you've said cheating wasn't a deal breaker in your book before.
Yeah, because of the thought process of open relationship and being the fact that even if you're in an open relationship, people still consider that cheating. So for me, it was very much like sleeping with somebody else is not a deal breaker for me. Like in that aspect. The lying is the deal breaker for me. Don't fuck. The easiest way to almost send me to prison is to lie.
It's a lie.
Don't fucking lie. I'd rather you just keep it a stack. And when we're talking about the breaking up of a family and having like to think about like what that really looks like, we'll be roommates in this bitch. You ain't finna leave me with all these kids. No, we're not together. You'll stay here. I'll stay here. We'll have our separate lives. But what we not finna do is we ain't gonna break up the family unit because you stupid. But this relationship might break up because you stupid.
You sound ridiculous.
How?
Because how you gonna tell me to stay here? I don't want to see you walking in and out of here with some other guy.
Nigga, that's your fucking fault. These are the choices that you made.
Oh, my choice.
Leave. He's not gonna stay.
I'm gonna leave.
Then leave. But I'm not gonna push you out. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna push you out. I'm not gonna put you out. Like, all right.
You want to still be a family, but you can't understand that I made a life-changing mistake. Okay.
How many times you get to make a mistake?
I don't know.
That's the problem, because she was talking about habitual cheaters.
What if it's not cheating?
Because then it's not a mistake once you do it more than once.
What if you lying about other shit? Is it still deal break?
Yeah.
You're a liar.
Don't lie to me, bro. Don't lie to me, bro.
You become a liar
Even if
now.
it's not a big lie? Even if it's I went out with Trav instead of I was home?
How often are you doing that?
Yeah.
That's
because if you habitually lying about where you are, and like, see, my thing is lies for me, because of my anxiety and trauma, are bigger than what they are. Lying over a bitch is bad. Lying over where you are is worse, because that's a safety issue now. Like, that's unsafe. So you telling me that you at this location and you really halfway across town and something happens to you, nigga, I don't know where you are. Or something happens to us in this house and I'm thinking, let's say somebody try to break in the crib and you over at Tahoe house. I get in the car, I run over to Tahoe house and you not there. Nigga, are you stupid? That's a safety issue. Now I don't even know where you are. Nah, I don't like that. The way my anxiety is set up, like, I'd rather you lie over a bitch than lie over where you at. Damn.
Dang, you popped one.
I know.
What was that? The nail cut? Your hair was that fucking tough?
My hair, I'm scratching over a hat. But anyway,
you gonna get him? Get him later.
She'll be able to have that fight, no problem. Let me hit them nails, come off that easy.
That shit easy. At least, especially this set. Yeah, fuck out of here. Don't lie about safety, nigga. Stop being a bitch.
Melly, what you think?
I feel like there is no right or wrong when it comes to these situations because people are going to do whatever they want to do. If you, because me personally, if I don't feel comfortable in a relationship, I'm not going to stay. I'm not going to keep you here. If you're going to keep on lying to me, I'm not going to be with you. But if you lied once, twice, throughout maybe, if we were together maybe like 30 years and you lied, like did a big lie.
2 bitches.
And you cheated on me with 2 people, I might stay with you.
Yeah, I might stay for that.
Like, I probably will stay.
30 years? Because
30 years.
What if it's 5?
It's not like it's
5 years.
Now, if it's 5 years and you cheat on me twice and you lied to me twice in 5 years.
Yeah, but I've also married you. I've also bought our home. I also bought you your own car. Like, it might not be a G-Wagon. It might be a Maxima, but I bought you your Maxima and I married you and I want to be with you. I just wanted some pussy twice.
But the thing is,
So
I
me,
realized
stupid?
that
Don't
it's
know how to
not
tell
just
you.
it's not only just the cheating. I feel like the
pussy
issue
you paid for your house and your car.
I feel like the issue is not only just cheating. It's usually more than one issue that causes problem in a relationship.
Don't try to create a whole nother relationship, a whole nother situation.
No, I'm not saying. No, I'm not saying.
This is the one we're talking about.
I know. I'm talking about cheating, but the thing is, I'm not saying the reason why you cheated. I'm just saying that okay, you cheated. That's fine. We could stay together. But if there's other issues with the cheating, I'm not gonna stay with you because there's other things.
All right. So just. Right.
So the reason why I said that,
other things, and that's what I'm trying to fight you on.
The reason why I said that because you said, "Oh, I'm taking care of you. I bought you a car. I bought you this."
I'm saying, what if it was the cheating was the only thing?
That's the only thing.
In the 5 years y'all together, like yes, I stepped out a couple times. I like other bitches every once in a while, but beyond that, I go to church with you. I send you out with money when it's you and your homegirls going out to eat. I cook, I clean.
No,
like yes,
and then
but I like some pussy every once in a while.
That's the reason why
that's
I
a
said
character flaw.
It depends.
It is.
It depends on what I want to deal with.
Yeah.
If I'm okay with that, then I'm going to stay with you. But if I'm not okay with that, because not everybody's okay with that. There's some people that are okay with that.
I agree with that.
If I'm not okay with that, I will leave. But if I am, I'm gonna stay. I chose to stay. So I'm gonna
y'all
do it.
That's a character flaw. I don't like no pussy. I don't want to be married to a bitch. Like if I wanted to be married to a bitch, I would marry a bitch. Like I don't want to be married to no bitch ass nigga that can't look me in the face and tell me some shit.
I want to fuck another bitch. 99.9% of us are bitch ass niggas then, because niggas is not gonna.
Yeah, because it's gonna be worse if they tell the
talking
truth.
About
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
For a lot of people, there is true.
You really think you can have that kind of conversation? As homophobic as you say women are, and this, that, and the other, y'all be having insecurity
y'all
issues.
Take choice, the essence of choice away from people, and y'all disguise it as something else.
Just be honest about the nature of people. Okay,
I am being honest about the nature
women
of people.
Are not
there
just
are
taking,
more
yo,
people.
I want to fuck other bitches, but I'm
the
gonna
fact
treat
of
you
the
right.
matter is,
they're not taking that well.
But you're talking about people that are literally fucking delusional. They live in a land of delusion. So y'all sit here and y'all talk about this like as if a lot of bitches aren't already in a polyamorous relationship and they don't even know about it. Wouldn't you rather know
about it and knowing about it?
Wouldn't you rather know? Wouldn't you rather have the conversation? Wouldn't you rather have the essence of choice? So what y'all saying is, and what y'all not understanding is, a lot of niggas is cheating anyway.
Yes. No, I understand that.
So what I'm saying is, if you got the balls to do it, tell me so I can choose what the fuck I want to do.
You're going to leave. Or
that's
you're going to
necessarily
cheat,
true.
or you're gonna go fuck somebody.
Okay, then that's you open Pandora's box. Here we are.
Them shit's coming off left.
No,
and
it's
right.
the same one. I just didn't put it on right because I'm sitting here talking fast.
Listen.
Like fuck out of here.
If there was a success rate with these conversations, people would choose that better. But being that there is no success rate,
because people are delusional. They live in a land of delusion. These niggas live in a land of motherfucking make believe of shit that they were taught.
Y'all are telling us
things
to do
that they
some
were
shit
taught.
that we know is not going to be successful.
So what?
So what? I want my wife.
That's why y'all pussies.
I want.
And that's what I'm saying.
I want my 80%.
I would rather not be married to a bitch ass nigga.
You don't want to be married to a motherfucker that knows math. 80% is at home. I have to cheat every once in a while to go get the extra 20.
And on top of that, you are lying, misleading,
because I want to keep my 80 at home. Yes.
And those are big character flaws.
But also, what about the character traits that are good? I also take care of you. I do all the other things that's great.
You're conflating.
Yeah. I'm combining.
You're conflating.
I'm combining. There are two different things that are on the same coin.
No, there's not two sides of the same coin.
The fact that I'm a great person other than the fact that I cheat every once in a while.
No, because a great person doesn't cheat every once in a while. A great person does not have the character flaw of lies and deceit. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas don't know what it means to be a good person. That's an ain't shit ass person. Because if you're doing all of those things that you're saying that you're doing, and she's so happy and she don't have to do nothing and you taking care of you should be able to go to her and say these things and she still stay because you taking care of all the things that you say you taking care of. Because women, this is girl math. Every now and then you gonna fuck around, but I don't gotta pay bills. I don't gotta do nothing. You do everything for me. This is such a perfect life. Girl math is like,
no, but not all females do that. Majority of women would not be about that life.
Because majority of women are not that happy because the majority of niggas is not doing all the shit that Tahoe was saying that they doing. Okay. That's my point.
They lying.
Right. Niggas is dead ass lying, son. They lying. They making it like, oh, I do everything and everything is so. I do. You did. You said I do everything. I take care of everything. I pay for everything. And every now and then I want to go get a little bit of box. Girl math would be like.
Yeah. No. Listen.
But wait.
At the end of the day,
so you're saying
ain't no but wait.
No.
What the situation was.
It's not against you.
Was that you tried to bring up? Oh, there's other things. And I said, no.
No, I'm not talking about
that it's just cheating. Everything else is great. That's all I'm saying.
You said everything else is great. That means that you're doing everything else. But sometimes you getting some side box. That's not true. Niggas don't be that great. Niggas be okay at best.
But for some women, that's not great though. They don't want them to be having side bitches and stuff like that, and still taking care of the household. Some of them, they don't care about that. They don't want that. They want the man to themselves only. They don't want them with
and that's an archaic thought process because sometimes your man with somebody else anyway. So what I'm saying is we making shit up right now. This don't make no damn sense.
We are making shit up. What was the question here? Is cheating a good reason to end your relationship? Is cheating a good reason to end
it depends on the that's what Melly was saying. It depends on the status of said relationship. But my thing is, if you want to play, we could play. You want to be funny, we could be real hilarious in this motherfucking house. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. And no, I'm not raising these kids by myself because you want to be a fucking cheater.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You are.
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna pay you the money. Or duck from you forever.
Nah,
but
that shit is wild.
If you're breaking up with me because I cheated and you going off fucking other niggas, most likely niggas is going to disappear on you. And
I'm also gonna say, and I'll die on this hill, good niggas don't cheat. Because that is a explicit character flaw. You can't be a liar and a deceiver and be a good person at the same time. Those do not coincide.
I don't agree.
I do. I'll die on that hill.
A liar, a deceiver, and that's a great person.
I think that you can mean the best by somebody.
That doesn't mean that's person.
Wait, let me finish.
No,
y'all both trying to fucking double judge on my words.
We're attacking you.
Is that you just cowardly? You don't know how to tell this person that you have other desires.
A coward is a terrible flaw. That's different. So having a feeling and actually lying are two different things. You know that, right?
You do some shit in the dark that's fucked up. It's fucked up, but that don't make you a fucked up person.
Yes,
it does. That you're a liar and you're always dishonest, you're not a fucked up person.
About his dick, yeah. You could be fucked up. You
okay. Oh, wow. Oh, now it's his dick. So when Shorty was popping her own pussy on OnlyFans, she was the problem. But it's your dick, so you can do what you want with your dick.
Whatever you
Yeah.
want. Oh.
Oh.
No, wait.
Oh.
When Shorty was popping pussy, she
Joe
violated.
Smith wife.
You can violate, but not be a violator.
That's what we're saying.
I said that earlier. You said I was wild. I said she violated, but that don't mean that she wrong.
Yeah, that doesn't mean she's a violator.
No, she's not.
That doesn't mean that she's a consistent violator. She violated. She made a mistake. Or she made a choice that was fucked up. That doesn't make her a fucked up person.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. That's
what? You can make a mistake that's fucked up and not be a fucked up person.
That's
exactly what I said.
When?
Oh my god!
I said she violated, but that don't mean like she's not horrible.
That's not what you said.
No, because y'all was making it seem like she was fucked up.
I said she's not fucked up. I see what you're doing, Tahoe.
She said she violated. That doesn't make her wrong.
She's not fucked up.
I said
she's
you're
not
still wrong if you violated.
You just said that if he's a liar.
You can you can make a fucked up decision and not be a fucked up person.
But if you are a liar, you are a fucked up person.
Just because y'all are arguing over me and both of y'all at the same time.
No, because you're lying. What you just said, you said something totally different. You said something totally
y'all
different.
Trying it.
No,
y'all
you
are
said
trying
something
it.
totally different.
What did I say?
Because before you said that if this person is a liar and always dishonest, that means that he's not a fucked up person. So now you're saying that if he lied or was dishonest, he's not a fucked up person. You changed your words.
No, okay, so no, that's not what I meant. What I meant was just because
you could be a violator.
I cheated on you does not make me a fucked up person. I could I fucked up. That doesn't make me a fucked up person. And yes, I cheated or maybe be a cheater.
But you're making excuses. But you're making excuses for cheating.
That doesn't make me a fucked up person.
If you're
I made
a cheater,
a fucked up decision
if you're consistent, nigga.
Just because I cheated doesn't mean I'm a fucked up person.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
It means I'm cowardly or whatever. It doesn't make you a fucked up person.
You're making excuses for the fact that you're a liar and a deceiver. You're using the word coward to cover up the fact that you are a fucking liar, which is a character flaw, which makes you a fucked up person.
Nah, yeah, maybe. I disagree with myself, but I also agree with myself. I'm serious.
You're good.
You don't think that there's a time when a person
You're really
cheats
good.
it doesn't make them a fucked up person that they cheated? Is there ever a time?
One time?
If a person that cheats...
If you're a person that cheats with an S or a person that cheated.
Word mean things.
You're wilding. You're making
word
it plural.
mean things in your own words.
If
Word
you're a
mean
cheater,
things.
if you have cheated multiple times, that is not a mistake. That is a character flaw. So what are we saying? We're talking about one person that fucked up one time.
What are you saying?
I'm trying to go through my mental. I'm trying to find, is there a cheating
scenario
situation where the person is right for cheating?
Cheating?
Or isn't a fucked up person for cheating?
No, there is no scenario. If you did it and you do not tell that person that you are with before they find out or damn near immediately, you are a fucked up person.
So why was all celebrate? Why everybody was celebrating when Cassie left with the trainer?
Cassie?
Why is everybody was on Cassie's side?
She was with a nigga for 10 years that didn't marry her or give her a baby.
So is she a fucked up person is she a fucked up person for leaving?
Not when you married the nigga you cheated with.
Oh no, we're making excuses for her.
I'm not making excuses
She cheated
for
with
her.
the trainer that he hired.
Okay.
For her.
I don't know the story.
His name was Alex Fine.
Cassie and Diddy.
Oh.
Cassie left for the trainer.
Yeah.
Melly's
married him, had 2 kids.
Story still.
That nigga name is Alex Fine. I would have left Diddy too for Alex Fine.
But it's okay then.
That nigga fine.
It's okay then.
No, it's not about that, right? So you remember when I said a long time ago that if you gonna do something fucked up, you gotta stand on it? Mm-hmm. She stood on it.
That. She
stood on that shit. She left her nigga, cheated on her nigga, left her nigga for the nigga she cheated with, and literally started a family with that nigga. Mm-hmm. That is an exceptional thing.
So that doesn't make her, so that she's not fucked up for doing that.
She's not fucked up for doing that.
She's literally fucked up for doing that.
She cheated one time with one person and then married that nigga.
Y'all are making
How was that
excuses
fucked up?
for it because she came up off it.
How was that fucked up?
They saying that Party cheated on Meg with this new, what's Shorty name?
She said it wasn't her, it was somebody else.
I looked at Jada Kingdom. I was like, good for him. They was like, no, he still cheated.
You cheated on me, got head in a place where I was while I was going through trial for a nigga that shot me. You're wildin'.
All right.
You're wildin', bro. The whole world is beating me down and you getting your dick sucked downstairs.
I was trying to be there for you. I needed some assistance.
Yeah, wasn't he by her side?
Yeah. Character flaw.
I hate niggas that do that shit.
That's a character flaw.
right by your side, and you thinking that, okay, this nigga's
I'm standing with you. I just
supporting
needed
me,
like a little
and
kickstand.
he's out here lying.
A kickstand is nuts.
Just need somebody to help me stand there with you, stand by you.
Wow.
That's it. Little kickstand on the side. That's all. Keep me up.
It's raggedy as fuck, and you know it is.
Cheated once. So what?
If she cheated, or if the person cheated, they fucked up. You can't make excuses for it just because you like the person.
But you said one time.
She
We're talking
cheated
about
and stayed
one
with
time.
the nigga. Cheating,
Yeah.
come home, bitch. Cheating and staying is worse than cheating and coming home.
Why? For your ego?
You really left me for the trainer?
Did.
And then start talking shit about me?
My name is, when you speak to me, my name is Mrs. Fine. My name is Mrs.
And that's okay.
Fine.
She made that choice.
That's fire.
And she's fucked up for doing it then.
How long is she fucked up for? She'd be more fucked up if she was fucking on the trainer and then stayed with her nigga. She left her nigga for the nigga that she knew was better. That's
I
less
hired for
fucked
you.
up.
That's fucked
Exactly.
up.
Now
That's
that's
less fucked up.
Cheating. The title is Temptation.
Okay.
Oh, I remember this one. And the caption is love enough to stop someone from cheating, or does it take more? Is love enough?
Could you ever cheat on me?
Absolutely. That's why I don't make dumb decisions like talking to guys one-on-one or hanging out in like compromising situations. I'm a human being, you're a human being, and I'm sorry, babe, I don't know if this is hard for you to hear, but everybody is absolutely capable of infidelity in the right/wrong circumstances.
Oh, okay.
That's why boundaries are so important. You're never going to see me in a situation, even if people think I might be too strict, I don't care, because I'm not taking that chance.
Amen.
I'm not putting myself in a position to even be close to a position to potentially fall to temptation. I'm going to keep it 100 because anyone is capable of cheating, but I will not be cheating on you.
Excellent. I love that.
That's fire.
That's fire?
Okay, so
That's
what's
fire.
the question here? What's the
Is cheating like there's a way to put yourself in a bad situation so that you'll cheat? How?
temptation?
Boundaries
about
or lack
temptation?
thereof.
How? So you could cheat on Drew right now?
Yeah.
How?
By putting myself in a position to be in a tempting situation with somebody I'm attracted to.
I don't like that answer.
But that's an honest answer.
How? What situation can you put in where you don't have a choice to not suck a dick or not fuck
It's not
somebody?
about, but it's not about that type of a choice. If I know that I have an attraction to somebody, or that I have some type of a energy with somebody, because you can't do nothing with energy. That's a human thing.
Mm-hmm.
There are people that you have a certain type of energy with. There are people in this world that I know that I have an energy with. I don't even talk to them. You're not even going to see me in the same room with that person, because I'm not going to put myself in a position to be tempted by somebody that I know I have a sexual energy with. But if I am in that room and we are kicking it and we talking and we chilling, yeah, I might fuck on them. So why would I put myself in that position? Stay my ass in my house with my nigga.
Melly, you
and
agree?
my baby.
Agree with what?
You agree with what she's saying? Certain energy you just cannot deny.
Well, yeah, that's possible.
Certain
I'm not
energy you just
speaking on
cannot deny.
experience.
You can deny it, but temptation is still a real thing. You can say no, 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 up until a point that sometimes you just might get weak and fall into a moment or a situation. And it's not like rapey. It's not like I'm not able to leave the fucking room. You feel me? But when you have a certain type of connection or energy with a person, sometimes you fall into that and you're not thinking about the consequences and repercussions. The best thing is to not find yourself in that position. Don't be in that room.
I feel like as a man, I'm attracted to a lot of things very often. That's just the nature of being a man. I'm walking around throbbing, I'm not throbbing all day, but
gross.
I'm sorry, that was gross. Walking around throbbing.
I know,
gross. That's disgusting.
Hide your
God,
Hide your
Stanley, relax. You just horny all day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like there's not a situation as a man that I would find myself in that would be women or anybody would be like, nah, yeah, he was compromised. Put myself in a compromising position. What's a compromising position?
If you're in a relationship with somebody,
oh yeah, damn, you should have never did that. That's why that happened.
You're in a relationship with somebody and you know you have sexual energy with somebody else. because these are natural things. You can probably think right now of somebody that you probably slept with in the past, or somebody that you have an immense amount of sexual or emotional energy with. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you in a relationship, that person, you and that person, y'all kicking it. You and that person, just y'all two. Private setting. Maybe in this house. Y'all sitting here, feet up, sipping on some wine, having a conversation, listening to music, just talking.
This is all
deep diving.
This is all going in the sex period.
But what I'm saying,
in my house, listening to music.
Even better. Take it out of that.
When was
you
it?
outside somewhere. 'Cause I understand. So you outside somewhere. You at an event. You see this person that you have this immense energy with. There are certain people that you have energy with that once you see them, nobody else in the room exists. So you sitting there and you having a conversation with this person. Why are you in a relationship? Your girl not there. Her man not there. Y'all just sitting there having a conversation somewhere. You in an event. Lights is dim.
Why are we
you
talking?
in a fucking R&B party.
Why are we
y'all just
talking?
talk. Why you can't talk?
Because you know that you would beat.
That's the compromising position.
That's what she said.
That's
She would
my
not
whole
put
point.
herself in that position.
I'm not even sitting there and talking to the nigga that long.
We're
Yo,
not gonna
what's
talk.
up? How you doing? How's life? Cool. And I'm dipping. Once we start talking and looking in each other's eyes and shit, like yo, Daj, can I get you a drink? Yeah, you can get me a drink. We sitting there, we talking, we vibing. Don't nobody exist in the room no more.
Just y'all two.
Now it's just me and you. We're fucking.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's
Even
where the
if you're in
temptation
a
comes
very
in.
happy situation.
But we're
that's
talking
where
about
temptation
energy
is.
and temptation and being compromised. Even if you're happy, once you compromise and you looking in the eyes of somebody that you got that energy with, you not thinking about your family no more.
Is this usable excuse in cheating?
No.
There's no,
Like, yo,
there's no
honestly,
excuse to cheating.
honestly,
there's no
I was
excuse.
I was caught off guard. I knew I had energy with this girl. We were just somehow
that's not an
in the
excuse.
conversation.
That's accountability, yes, but that's not an excuse.
That's accountability.
But that's not an excuse.
But
because
wait.
what she said was she has the ability, everybody has the ability to cheat, but she says that she's very strict with her boundaries so that she does not find herself in those compromising positions. Like I'm saying,
But this
what
is
I'm
something that
saying,
people will
this is somebody I
understand.
don't even speak to anymore because I already know. I already know the energy is that crazy. I don't even talk to you, nigga. I will never see you face to face again unless we walking past each other on the street.
Can you tell your boo in a serious relationship, is there anybody that you cannot be in a room with right now without you fucking them? Is that
Yes.
something that you can hear?
No,
Like,
but
yo,
there is, like, we could be in the same room, but like you gotta, like, my boundaries gotta be so crazy.
Like,
I don't know if I want my
strong.
girl to be able to say to me like, yeah, if
Y'all
I
don't
was
like
in
the
a
truth
room
then.
with Jerome, that I'd probably
You
fuck
know
him.
the history of me and Jerome. Me and Jerome,
You
if
can
we
say that
if
to
we
me?
get in close quarters and temptation is arising,
That's
shit might be
honesty.
up.
That's
I'm
honesty.
and then I'll look you in the face and be like, baby, I promise you, I'll never even be in a room with Jerome. You ain't even gotta worry about it.
And so now this is where trust comes in, because you should be able to trust your partner to tell them that, and then your partner should be able to trust you to not ever go around that person or whatever the case is, or fall into temptation.
Because we're all human.
So trust is
that something that people can, the average person you think can say that to their person? Like,
No.
yeah,
No,
I
of course
would.
not.
If-
The average
if I
person
get-
would rather be lied to. They don't want trust. They don't want that level of honesty. The average person don't want that level of honesty.
definitely don't.
Because when you start bringing up insecurities and all of that, don't nobody want that type of honesty.
Oh my God.
Nobody wants that.
You really just going to
very
tell me that that you would have no control over it? If you and this person got into a room, that would make me doubt if you really mind.
and that's what distrust.
But nobody is yours, massa. That's the problem. Everybody want to own people. Nobody belongs to you but you.
Massa
You
was
belong to
crazy.
yourself. That's the problem. These are the lies that we keep telling each other. We in a relationship, you're mine. You can't be anybody else's. No, for one night and a couple glasses of margaritas, I can be somebody else's tonight.
Okay.
See you tomorrow, nigga.
Oh my God.
What?
The sanctity of the vagina has been compromised.
Oh, child.
Y'all
It
niggas
has.
do that every day.
Yeah, but ain't no
day.
this is what she's saying. We don't really consider our things being sanctified. It's okay, it's a dick. Ain't that deep.
It is that deep, literally.
No, the box should be that deep. And it should be motherfucking more respected.
Oh, okay.
Just out here tossing it around because you got hot. And I had a margarita.
You can stop waving that dick in the face. It's waving that dick.
Whip that shit around like a helicopter.
The next topic. Men are the key. This is what Daj has been telling us all episode. Men, you are the prize.
I didn't say y'all was the prize, child.
That you can be the prize if you want.
The title is The Key to Success, and the caption is, does the relationship work better when the man loves the woman more?
Hell yeah.
I feel like for the average heterosexual man-woman relationship to work out, the man has to be more in love with the woman than the woman is with the man. Because once the man feels like he has the upper hand and you need him, you're so desperate for him, he can do whatever the fuck he want and get away with it because he knows that you will let him. So I feel like there will be like an imbalance with that. So I always feel like the guy has to be a little bit more into you than you are into him. I feel like
I agree with that in a regular relationship. Like
what's regular? Define regular.
Like a little relationship. Like, oh, we're together for 2 years. Like, I don't see that in like a longevity marriage type of a vibe.
Okay.
But like when I was younger, in like these little fleeting relationships, like, nah, he gotta like me more than I like him, or else this shit not gonna work. Like, I think that that's the thought process of somebody that's in little relationships.
Melly?
I don't agree because women cheat as well. And they deceive and they're dishonest as well. So if a man is completely into that woman, she may step out of the relationship. We don't know.
Yeah. Women like chasing. Women, I don't want to say chasing, but they want that nigga that they know's got mad bitches. They want that nigga that they got a certain type of admiration for. Like, that's what get they pussy wet. And I don't think that if it's a nigga that likes her more, she ain't gonna give him the same amount of the right energy. I don't know. I don't know if women are settlers like that. Cause even if y'all settle for somebody, y'all believe that they could be more.
Yeah.
Y'all, you know, y'all fool yourselves, y'all lie yourselves and believe me that this person has all of this fucking potential. You know what I'm saying? You don't really look at him as a.
Yeah. I understand what
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until he cheats, or then he's finally, it's like, oh, he really wasn't shit. But y'all be believing in the impossible for mad long. I like what Daj said because she separated relationship from real, like, you know, just dating or whatever, from some real shit, because y'all obviously gotta really be all over each other for the shit to really work.
No, but she said the guy is more. So if you're in a relationship, a tight-knit relationship, and that guy loves you way more.
Yeah, I don't think it works in that.
I don't think it works like when you're talking about like serious relationships, like years and years and marriage and family, Like, I don't think that the conversation is that base level anymore of who loves who the most or more. I don't think it's a conversation.
I think the lady, I don't know why they even asked that question, but I think they're just asking that question, that if the men that loves the women more, what was the thing? I forgot. Damn it.
What? The relationship works better.
Yeah, the relationship works better
if the man loves the women more.
Yeah, I think, like I said, it does. If you in your 20s, hell yeah. If you in your teens, hell yeah.
But if it's in
your 30s and 40s,
if it's in a serious relationship and that happens, it's like it's gonna be a better relationship.
I don't think so.
When a guy likes a woman more, he's more likely to be in lovey-dovey with her, head over heels for her, shit like that. And when a woman likes a guy more, he feels more privileged, and he's not going to be like manly to her. He's going to act like little boyish. She's almost going to become like his mom type shit. Like, she got to do everything for his affection. She's got to do mad shit for his affection. He's kind of like, she's almost like throwaway to him. It's not that deep. He ain't really care because she all on his back like that.
Yeah, like, that goes back to like sweat me or dead me.
Sweat me or dead me. I remember that.
Yeah, because that was like the thing. Like, and that's really how I used to feel. Like, sweat me or dead me. Like, you either on my body or get out my face, because I don't want to be playing coy with you. Like, does he like me? Does he like sweat me or dead me?
It's not still sweat me or dead me though?
Not for me.
You don't want your fiance to sweat you?
Yeah, but I don't it's not that transferable, if that makes sense. Like how it was back then. Like for me, like me wanting those types of like emotions and affections from somebody, like it's ingrained into my relationship already. So I don't have to ever wake up and say sweat me or dead me, because that is the world we live in.
That's how I am with dating though. I don't like the nonchalance in dating and all that.
Yeah.
So then if you meet a guy that's like, if you have a guy that's all over you and everything like that, and they really love you, wouldn't you match the same energy too? Because you're like, okay, this person really loves me. Damn, this is great. Like, because men ain't shit. So if a woman finds a man that loves her so much like that, I feel like that woman probably will be like, damn, this is the one. I'm gonna love him 10 times,
Unless she's bored, unless she gets a lot of attention like that.
Right. Then it's like, it's fleeting. It's like, all right, you like me, everybody like me. Fuck out of my face.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think we all act like that when we're in a good position with shit. Once you get too much attention is kind of like corny.
It's mad corny.
You start paying attention to the person that's not paying you no mind.
Well, I guess it depends. Like,
that's really what it is.
But if you become annoying, like, I feel like that's different. That's why I don't get.
You become jaded though.
I don't get that whole thing, because if I have a man that loves me that much, that's on my body, but not in an annoying way, like, I'm gonna be like, yes. I'm not gonna be like, oh,
but I can get another one.
I could just get another one. I'm gonna go to someone else that's not giving me the same affection.
Yeah.
Maybe I gotta work harder for that, because maybe sometimes when it's too easy, it's boring. Like, like you too on my body now.
Damn.
I don't know, man. I'm not a nice person. So
Listen,
it is that.
What we're talking about is not.
So, but then, so when
when
the woman is all on the man's body,
it's not as valuable.
Like,
you kind of want your chick to be like.
But the man, he's not really like into me like that. Like, why would I want to be with someone like that?
Just because you into me don't mean that I have to force myself to be into you.
Yo, the world is so crazy now.
So convoluted.
Especially with social media and having access to everything in life right here. Everything in life is right here. It jades you to so much shit about dating. Right on your phone, you got a million chicks, a million niggas right here, a million different ways to date right here. You ain't even got to do much but put it out there, put it on fucking field or some shit, and just wait for somebody to hit you up.
So you saying this is like majority, like this happens a lot?
Yo, she's shaking. Look she's shaking. You're
I'm
right?
saying
no, because
I'm saying
weird.
that these are things that we've experienced in one way or another, and we're just shedding light on things that we've probably
isn't that what women want? They want a man that's like all into them.
Yeah,
like, I thought that's what majority women want.
Yeah, so we want a man that's all into you, but you got to be the right man.
And you
it can't just be anybody.
You gotta be mad bitches. Well, you gotta choose me over other options.
That's why this is different.
A lot going on.
So now I'm confused, because I thought you guys were talking about you're in a relationship with someone. Like, you love the guy, but the guy loves you way more than he loves you, and he's on your body. He's doing
way more is different than more. Okay, so way more is annoying,
or more, or whatever the case is. But you guys are saying that women don't like that.
It
like,
depends.
They will start feeling like, okay, I'm gonna go find someone else. Like, huh?
It depends.
I'm confused.
I agree. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything you're saying, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is that when a woman gets a certain amount of attention, a guy liking her more could be a turnoff to her.
Yeah.
That's bugging.
I feel like it could be a turnoff to her. She's like, yo,
I want something that's a little bit more hard to get. Something I gotta fight for a little bit. Just give me a little bit of attention.
People that don't treat them well too.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's move forward, because I don't have much. Y'all, I'm working on pain medication. I'm really just sitting here looking at y'all.
But you're doing really good though. You're doing good.
I went back and I took a pill a couple seconds ago.
This nigga about to be asleep.
Child. Who loves more authentically, men or women?
Authentic.
I don't even know how to.
Like,
let's see what this question. Let's hold on.
Let's see. Men love more authentically than women.
Huh?
Oh, this is what I mean by that.
You said say that again.
I said I think men love more authentically than women, and this is why.
I can agree. But go ahead.
Women are in love with love.
Yes. And because of that, I think you guys are wired to stick anybody in that spot. You can make him fit. You guys are socialized from little girls to fall in love with the process, the pageantry of love, the courting phase and the dates and the, you know what I'm saying? He put his hand on my thigh and we walked down the aisle and all that stuff. On the flip side, when a man figures out that realizes that he's in love, that's not a happy experience. He's like, God damn it. Because that is a responsibility.
He's telling the truth.
Now, because again, our two jobs are provide and protect. I love her means that I'm willing to die for her. That's not part of your responsibility. Right. So we're not going to be as flippant or as generous with that love. Plus, we're not socialized to fall in love with the whole process and shit like that. I think men love more.
What do y'all think?
I think that I don't disagree.
What you talking about? What happened? Tahoe, what happened? What? You ain't say nothing. What's she talking about?
She's talking about your arm. I think she just got here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I understand, and I don't want to negate his POV on that one. Like,
women ain't shit is what I would say.
I think I do think the process of falling in love for men and women are a little bit different. And that realization is different, and the expectations and the pressures that come with it are different.
What pressures that come to it for women that I don't understand?
None. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's different, because y'all really have to take the crux of most of the pressure on when you make things official, and then you have to figure out like how to lead a relationship and
provide,
all that shit. And we just kind of get to sit back and chill and just sit pretty in love.
Be provided for. Be nurturing.
Love it.
Emotional support.
Yeah.
It's like all of that, huh?
Yeah.
You get the, oh my God, I feel so horrible for y'all. I gotta emotionally support somebody? Huh. Jesus.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I think I don't disagree with that POV, and I don't negate it either. I think that's something for y'all to have.
I also think that it's like finding somebody that you could really trust and be vulnerable with as a man is more difficult than yeah, because I think it's easier for women to be vulnerable. So as a guy, finding somebody like that you really willing to open up to and trust them and not be scared of the things that men are scared about saying, it's difficult for men to do that. And
but that doesn't make them more authentic.
Yeah, once you find somebody that you're willing to do that shit with, yeah, it means that it's not something that you can buy. That's
I'm saying that it's either they're vulnerable or not. So if you're not, you're just not. If you are,
but you've earned a certain level of emotional credit with me if I'm being that vulnerable to you. And with you, it might just be my finances or the situation that I put you in or the way I make you feel overall because of the way I treat you. But that don't mean that you really actually love me like that. You might just love the life that I'm guaranteeing you right now. Like the fact that I'm taking you to Cisco's places and giving you access to helicopters and shit like that.
I do think that it might make it a little bit more authentic, only because it's so much more difficult for men to get to that place.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because I feel like as women, and that goes back to Tahoe saying that we're a little bit more vulnerable, that we can kind of open and close that door of like love to different people. Right. But when it comes to men, when men talk about love or being in love, like that's when you think about like that one time they got their heart broken at 14 and they ain't let that shit go for 15 years.
Go ahead,
when we get our heart broken, we can kind of mend and heal and move on and be open to love again. So I think that that's what he means by the authenticity of, or like the severity of it for men. Like it's weighted differently because they're not conditioned to be open and vulnerable in that way. So they shouldn't
use the word authentic, because the women, they're being authentic too.
That's how right
women
now.
are. They're vulnerable.
For right now.
So if a guy wasn't vulnerable before and then they feel like, oh, I really love you, I trust you, it's because he found someone that he trusted. So the word authentic should not be used in this sentence.
I think it's a nuance.
The guy,
I think it's a nuance
has
to the
found
word.
someone that he feels comfortable opening up with. That's all I think.
I understand why authenticity is used in a sense, and that's why I can't negate the experience.
I don't understand.
Like I think it's I understand the validity of
authentics. So I get what you're saying, Melly, because authentic just means real, and it can be
like
real
true
on
to
either
yourself,
way, right? But it's like VVVVS or whatever it is, right? The ones that's just more rare.
Yeah.
It would become more authentic because it's rarer for this to exist. And I think that's what where they mean it. I get what you're saying, right? So it's more like semantics or, wording or whatever.
Semantics on the definition of authenticity as used in this situation.
But it's like, for me, this happened once in maybe 3 times in a lifetime.
So you'll say that it's rare. You'll just say it's rare.
It's more
not
rare.
Authentic.
It's more rare for a guy to fully.
Yeah, that's all
right.
It is.
Versus a woman, she's gonna love every guy that she or not every, but enough where it's become, I'm used to guys coming and going, y'all ain't shit, coming and going, y'all ain't shit, y'all ain't shit, y'all ain't shit, y'all ain't shit. Versus a guy, he really gonna like, she really ain't shit. Like women really, like we be blown away by that shit.
They are? You sure?
Yeah.
Especially when it's like
when you really love them.
I feel like now they know that now.
She really cheated. Like, oh shit.
I feel they really know that now because you have a lot of people or a lot of what is it, passport bros or I don't know, these podcasts where men are like talking about women, how they are dishonest and all those things. So I think they know now.
They know from an outside looking in perspective because I feel like a lot of men still feel that they have the ability to see through, and when they choose, they're choosing the best of the best. So then that's when you have this situation with like the Joe Smith, right? So he feels like, all right, I married this person, so she's not gonna be that person to me, right? And then that's when you get that shell shock, like, oh shit, she gonna do that to me, like, yeah.
Exactly.
And then that's why he's more hurt and like I gotta leave the house and I gotta live with my sister. Like he's all distraught and shit because their love and their threshold for love might be at a different level than ours. So that shit is gonna hurt them a little bit more. And if he does get divorced, that nigga probably not gonna get married again. Or if he does, it's gonna be eons from now. And he'll never look at another stripper again. And he'll never value another woman again. If she does a certain type of thing, he gonna get that bitch from the church and be like, this never again will I be bamboozled or hoodwinked.
That's a handful of men. Not a lot of men are like that.
I feel like that's most men.
Yeah,
because we don't this is why we don't give up our friends and shit like that. Like we really, once you fuck with you, we fuck with you for life. Like it's hard to break that shit up. And women will be close and not be close. Be close and not be close. Y'all know how to open and close your heart like this, like that. And guys don't do that. Even when we'll be in this bad situation, we won't really cut shorty off until she start fucking with another guy. Like that's kind of like, oh wow, you really, even though we wasn't together for 2 years, you really fucking with somebody else.
I think it's
this character thing.
Because you guys were never given the space to open up like that.
Yeah, and that's the whole point. They are not able to be as vulnerable. So when they have love, it's more authentic.
Semantics, romantics, who knows? But we are going into This Week in These Bitches. Now the title is Stupid List Number 1.
Not this list.
Stupid List Number 1. And the caption is, women get together and make a list of places they refuse to go on a first date. Let me see if I can open this right here on the internet so I can see it. You must be 18 years old to see this profile. What? All right. Damn. Trap, where you getting this shit from? You must be 18 years old to see this profile. The list makes it seem like we don't want to date at all. Here is a list of places women absolutely refuse to go on a first date to. And thank you to the ladies who reached out to me to help me on my list.
So this is a list you created.
I think this is the one that most people saw already. The first one is Cheesecake Factory. First date, ladies. If a guy offers to take you to first date to Cheesecake Factory, does it mean he's rating you?
Rating me?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Put you in a place of a type of chick that he would take to a Cheesecake Factory.
I don't know if he's rating me. I don't know what his mind, what he's thinking. But I wouldn't think that he's rating me. I would just think that he's taking me on the first date.
I actually believe he is rating you.
Well, you would know. You're a guy.
Dash, what do you think?
I don't understand all of this.
There are certain women that I know I would not take to the Cheesecake Factory unless she told me that she wants to go to the Cheesecake Factory.
Honestly, if you take me to any chain restaurant, I'm gonna be annoyed on a first date.
So
Wait,
this
why?
girl is not necessarily wrong.
Wait, why? Let me hear why.
Daj, go ahead.
I'm a foodie. I like food. I like to go out to restaurants all the time. I like certain vibes. I like things. Like, I'm not into chain restaurants. Like, I'll go to Applebee's right now after this, and that's fine. But when we're talking about a first date, I would not be happy to go to a chain restaurant of any kind.
But what is it? 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 What are we talking about? What is the chain restaurant stigma? What is wrong?
I don't think it's a stigma. I think it shows a lack of effort in preparation of a date.
But and we're also talking about here from New York, right?
Yeah.
Because other places might.
Other places might be different, but I'm a New Yorker. When we're talking about, there's so many different nice, small, quaint restaurants that you can find. Like, we can go anywhere in the, like, in New York, literally there are thousands and thousands of restaurants. You bringing me to a chain on the first date is literally a lack of preparation.
But the thing
it's a lack of preparation on your part.
I feel like it's not lack of preparation. I think it's lack of knowledge. Not
Sit
knowing.
your stupid ass down. Don't make me leave my house to go to fucking Cheesecake Factory.
Because there's a lot of guys that are not foodies, so they probably just know the
you shouldn't be
chain
dating me
factory
either.
restaurants.
You have
could
to
Google
know who
that.
you're dating.
You have to you know your audience. Like, no, I'm sorry. At 34 years old, if I get dressed to leave my house, first of all, after your 30s, you don't even be wanting to go outside like that. If I'm gonna get up, get dressed, get cute on a first date to leave my house, and we pull up to the Cheesecake Factory, I'm gonna be fucking in the Cheesecake Factory is in the mall. That shit is in the mall. Nigga, you just took me to Newport Mall?
Yeah.
So you don't ever want to go to, just not for a first date.
For a first date, no, don't take me to no chain
But
restaurant.
after that,
I will
Then I don't
say
give a
this.
fuck. But it can't be a planned date either. Don't plan a date and send me to Olive Garden, bitch.
Unless you wanted the Olive Garden.
Exactly. Unless we was already outside kicking it and we walked past Red Lobster. You like, yo, babe, you want to get some Red Lobster?
some of them
Like, all right,
biscuits.
come on, let's go.
I
Let's
miss
get
them
some cheddar
biscuits.
biscuits.
See, I'm
you
different.
planning a date and you taking me out my house, out of my good, warm, comfortable environment to take me to fucking, I don't know, any chain.
Chili's.
But on the flip side of that, that also goes for some of the high-end chains too. I don't want to go to a chain restaurant.
That's
I don't
my
want to go to Budokan on the first date. I don't. I don't want to go to STK on the first date. I want you to look up some shit and take me to somewhere that I ain't never been before. That's what I want on a first date.
But don't you think that's just a little bit too much? But I see. No, I'm just being devil advocate. I see where you're coming from. But don't you think that's a little bit too much? You're trying to, like, okay, I have to go do research, find a restaurant that's like not chained, okay, that's different. All right, so I can bring her on her first date.
Bullshit. Google search. For me, I love a black-owned restaurant. Google search black-owned restaurants in this neighborhood. None of them shits is going to be a chain. Take me there.
Now, is this after talk, like you guys been talking for maybe a week or two or whatever the case is?
Yeah.
Okay, so he has to get to know you, so he knows this about you, that you know that.
Rule to the wise, not even that. Rule to the wise of all of the men in the world. On first dates, stay away from chain restaurants. Period.
So you're saying that so no one
that should be a norm.
Take anyone,
nobody,
on a first date to a chain restaurant, even if it's a 5-star chained restaurant.
Nobody.
I will say why. Melly.
This is crazy.
Women like adventures.
Yes.
Okay.
Women like adventures.
Aladdin is my favorite fucking movie. A whole new world, bitch.
You have to blow them away. So it's like, what are you? So for me,
I feel bad for these niggas.
I will say this.
I don't.
I said there's a certain type of woman that I know I would not take to the Cheesecake Factory.
That's true.
There are some
what you
that
mean.
I know I can. And she's not giving a fuck about none of that. And it's also about the communication that you have with somebody prior. Because she might be like, yo, I really Ain't been to Cheesecake Factory in 9 years. I miss it. This and the other. I can't wait to get me some of that soup or whatever. Like, you want to go over there? Let's go over there. And she's cool with it. And she might be the type to date out. I mean, above my means and shit like that. But because communication was had or whatever, set it for me. And I think what Daj is saying is provide an experience first time that you think that you've learned about me that I would enjoy. And I think most women like some shit that they like being places that they've never been before.
Don't be lazy.
Or some shit that they haven't seen before.
Okay, so I've never been to a 5-star chain restaurant. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. I think it depends on the person. For you, Daj, that's your preference. But I feel like for
I was going to the Cheesecake Factory when I was 10 years old.
Every single woman. I think the fact that they have this list. Now every woman is going to be like, oh no, I want this, I want that. And some wants the cheesecake because I feel like it depends on the person.
You wouldn't mind. So number 2 on part of me, Daj. Number 2 was Applebee's.
I don't care.
You're good on a date from Applebee's.
I don't care.
Hold on,
I hate that for you.
Number 3 was Chili's. Number 4 was Chipotle. You good with Chipotle?
Chipotle?
Yeah, Chipotle.
Like Chipotle.
Number 4 was Chipotle.
Chipotle is a fast food restaurant.
You said you like Mexican. You said you like Mexican.
Chipotle is not a dining-in type of restaurant.
Nigga, you better off taking me to Burrito Bar. I'll accept Burrito Bar before Chipotle, and I like Burrito Bar.
Number 6 was the movies.
I don't like movies on a first date.
Why?
You see, okay.
Because we can't talk.
You see, yeah.
Fuckers, we like,
exactly.
I can't get to know you at the movies. We're literally supposed to be, we're sitting there in silence.
So maybe it comes with age. Maybe that's what it is. I feel like when you're younger, when you're in your teens or early 20s, maybe, 25, you can go to a chain restaurant. But I feel like the older that we get, it's like, come on now, you're older, you're an adult now. You should be able to do research. You should be able to know other types of restaurants except for the common ones.
On some dead ass shit?
I think it comes with age.
On some dead ass shit, at 25, if you took me to a chain restaurant, it would be worse if you did now. I was meaner. I was way meaner at 25.
Yeah, because there's no stunt. She can't take videos of Cheesecake Factory food.
See, that's the thing. I think it's the type of person that you are. Because it's
you would take me somewhere with a big ass plastic menu. That shit comes from my fucking stomach to my head.
So they had IHOPs and Denny's on there for one. No,
but don't take me to no fucking restaurant. Those are fast food.
But Denny's,
but on some real shit now. Watch this. You could take me to the Waffle House on a first date only because that shit opened 24 hours. But we had to have done something before, and that's the only thing that's open.
Oh, okay. I did something then.
You understand what I'm saying?
You know the crazy shit
and go get something to eat.
You know what I realized about this list?
Yeah.
Most people that have gone to these places on a first date,
they're going for that,
are still together.
Bullshit.
Most people,
because they was together from when they was 12 years old. That's why.
And didn't have one of these societal, oh, you can't take me here type of things. And they enjoyed their date on these restaurants.
Can I say something
They
else?
are still together.
Can I say something else? That list is null and void if you do not live in a metropolis.
Yes,
if you live in a metropolis,
exactly,
that's not okay. But if you live like in a small town or some shit like that, that's perfectly fine. Everything on that list is fine.
The thing is, because New York is different.
It is.
If it's other, like in Florida, we don't have like little, these little restaurants that you guys have. We mostly have these chain restaurants.
I want to ask.
So that's where people go to. So I feel like other states.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of people are going to go to these chain restaurants,
and they're a big deal.
And they're
going to Outback is a big deal.
Exactly, Ruth Chris. That's a big deal. It's like, oh my gosh.
So let me ask y'all a question. They have someone here that drew a specific type of attention.
Okay.
The gym, first date. Can you go to the gym on the first date?
No, bitch, because you calling me fat.
What is this?
You calling me fat?
I have a feeling that a lot of people that go to the gym as a first date, they wind up being together too.
But that has similar interests.
It depends on the person.
Yeah.
They have similar interests.
Don't take me to the gym on a first date, bitch. I don't even like going to the gym.
Take somebody to the gym on the first date. You can't take
niggas
somebody
come in like, oh yeah, put on some sweats and shit, and they go fucking swipe me in that blink.
Definitely taking a chick to the gym after we beat. Like, yo, I'm gonna need you to be serious about losing some of this weight.
I can't.
Definitely. I remember I took her on a bike trip. We went around Prospect Park like 2 times. I was like, come on, hurry up. Keep peddling. Keep peddling. She was overweight.
You ain't
Church.
shit.
Church. First
nah,
date.
that's
Church.
too personal. That's way too personal.
Bruh, all these things.
You start bringing me to your church on a first date. That's a character flaw.
Are you talking about personal?
That's too.
Like
that's
our
too
personal
personal.
opinions.
Yes.
This is a personal opinion.
Yes. Would you go to church on the first
Don't
date?
take me to no damn IHOP. Don't take me to the gym. Don't take me to the church. What the hell? Take me to a restaurant.
You
What
need
the?
food. Melly been needing food.
So we can sit down and talk and get to know each other.
17 and 18 are simultaneous, I believe.
Okay.
Starbucks/coffee dates.
I love a coffee date, but you can't take me to Starbucks.
Why?
I want you to
Starbucks?
find me a nice,
What?
cute little coffee house, like in the like a cute little
Little tea house.
yeah, like a cute little coffee house that have like
Yeah,
books on the wall. Like I got a little vibe to it. I've been on coffee dates.
Melly, you cool with that coffee date?
I'm fine with that.
Coffee date fire.
You just was like, no, I don't
There's
care about
food there.
this. that.
Fun fact:
We
if you
can
want
buy
to take
some
me on an
food.
ice cream date, you can't take me to Cold Stone.
They said anywhere that requires a long drive, out of the question. No, don't do it.
Where?
On
Any
a,
date that requires a long drive.
it depends on where you live, but there is a
Yeah.
max. Like even in living in
how
New York,
long?
if my travel is more than a half hour, I'm gonna be like, fuck out of here. I'm not coming.
I traveled an hour and 15, 20 minutes to go to a date once.
It
Where
probably
was the
like
date at?
Queens or something?
Long
Long
Island.
Island.
Bronx? Oh,
It was
Long Island, yeah. That's fine.
that haunted house.
oh, that's fire though.
Hour
That's
and
different.
20 something minutes to get there. First date.
That's fire
Yeah.
though.
So that
depends
wasn't.
on the
One of
date.
my homegirls said it's very important to take your nigga to a haunted house on the first date to see if he a bitch or not,
I'm
and
a
I
bitch.
like that.
I'm a
Oh
scream.
my gosh.
You gonna
I'm
scream like that? Yeah. There will be no second date. There would be no second date. I don't even like niggas that got like major fears. I had a boyfriend once that was afraid of bees, and the way that he left me stranded and ran away after a bee, I was so disgusted.
Hookah bars. First date.
I don't do hookah, so
Did he take you there?
I don't do hookah.
So
On a
Okay,
first
what we there
date,
for?
we can go to a hookah bar on the first date, but that got to be the second stop. That can't be the first stop. So
Multiple
it got to be
stops.
dinner, and then after dinner, the nightcap is drinks and hookah.
what if he needs his own hookah?
Huh?
What if he needs his own hookah? He buys you one. He gets his own.
He's Spanish.
I don't know. I don't know. What if he gets his own hookah? Is that a problem?
Got to be a Hispanic.
If I bought you a hookah, why is it a problem if I get my own hookah? I had a chick not give me no pussy for this.
Why would you buy your own hookah though?
I wanted my
Why you
own
need
hookah.
that much hookah?
But
wanted my own
why
hookah.
do people associate having like doing
She
hookah
really
as
thought that I was like
being
girly
pussy
for having
or
my own
girly?
hookah. But I literally came
When did
here.
the hookah become a girly thing? I never knew. I thought
She
it was
like
just a thing.
it was not giving her masculine, and she felt the way that I just kept smoking the hookah.
I think we had this conversation before,
Yeah.
where hookah is a feminine thing.
It's a thing.
Why? It's
I don't know.
Because you
from
sit
a
there
pipe.
sucking on a.
But when they
sucking on a
when you
fucking
smoking
smoke
weed
dick.
or I don't know, whatever else you smoke, a cigar, like
It's
What?
masculine.
Sucking on the smoke
So
dick and the
a
shit
hookah
bubbling
is
at the
feminine?
bottom.
That was this week on these. Yeah, they Melly, please don't even try it, because we got another list and watch them agree with all of this shit. This week in these niggas, and the title is the stupid list number 2.
Oh God.
Men get together and make a list of women they should never take on a date.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't know what the hell is going on. Let's see. Group of men make a list of the kinds of women you should never take on a date. Oh man, it got more petty, Daj.
I'm sure Cheeches is up there.
Single one, number 1, single mothers.
you can't take a single mother on a date.
I don't know. This has been a thing for a long time. Don't date single mothers because they never have
Who
time.
you gonna date? Someone in a relationship?
Single mothers. If they have kids, I suppose, and nobody to take care
A
of the
lot
kids.
of people have kids.
Mad people got
They
kids.
don't.
If you can't date single mothers, then you shouldn't be able to date single fathers, and that means everybody not dating.
What the fuck?
A lot of people say you should only date if you have kids with other people that have kids. I'm kind of a
It
fan of
depends.
that. I'm kind
It
of a fan of
depends.
that. Number 2, women with
bullshit.
tattoos. Number 3, women who dress like provocative in public. Number 4, sex workers. OnlyFans girls, mattress actresses, strippers, call girls, escorts, Instagram models, bottle girls. They're all under sex workers.
That's so funny.
5, women with an IG page. 6, women with non Any woman has an Instagram, you're out of here. You should not be dated.
That's everybody. Oh my gosh, that's everybody.
Women with
My aunt got an
ear
IG page.
piercings.
Huh?
Women with 9 ear piercings.
9 ear.
I've been off this list, so I can't even.
Piercings. That means stomach, nose, tongue, clitoris.
Nipples.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Women with purple hair. Or any unnatural
Only purple hair
color. Yeah.
So you know how I feel about the unnatural hair colors. So
kind of agree with them on that.
I'm been off the list. Like I was off the list four things ago.
Number 1. Oh no, you wasn't single. That's right. Okay. Women with whole friends.
I was single. I was a single mother.
Women with whole friends.
Women with whole friends. Models who market to men. Women.
So what the fuck?
There's nobody in this damn world.
Women who travel regularly. Women who drink liquor regularly.
It's nobody.
Women with weak absentee fathers. Women who live alone. Women with party.
So you might
as well just stop. Who fucking created this damn list?
Women on date.
But
A damn hobo? Like, what the hell?
It be these niggas on the internet that be talking shit. It be
This
them.
nigga has not ever dated anyone ever, whoever created this list. Because this makes no damn sense.
Can I finish? No.
Keep going.
No, you can't
No,
finish
keep going.
It's stupid.
Keep
That's
going.
every single person in this damn world.
It's fun. Keep going.
Women on dating apps. Women with lists. Women who have been engaged. Divorcees. American black women. And
oh my God!
and
who created this
and
list?
women
I want
raised
to
in the
know
West.
who created this list. They need to be stoned. This makes no fucking sense.
Nobody date anymore. Everybody forget dating.
Date yourself.
Let's get the hell out of here. Cap or no cap?
Woohoo!
The older I get, the more I do not play about my little parking spot in front of my house.
No cap.
That's only in New York.
No cap.
No cap.
I feel like that's only in places where
Yeah, let's
parking is
park in
limited.
front of your house and you're out of town. Ain't nothing but a driveway, and there's no reason for this car to be right here.
Well, my driveway?
And there's somebody parked right on the little sidewalk in front
That's
of your
my
house.
driveway. Why are you parking
No,
in my
not in
Not in front of the driveway.
in front of the sidewalk.
The sidewalk part. And your cul-de-sac. You wouldn't be like, yo, why is this car here every day? Why do they keep parking here every day?
Well, yeah, it's weird. Like, there's other parking areas.
Yeah, even
why
so.
would you
So
park
what? This is the
there?
one I choose. I like it right here. I can see my car from
No,
across the
you
street.
don't live here.
It's
Same thing.
So what?
Like, this is different. I feel
So
like
what?
because, okay, for...
This is public parking. This little space right here in front of your house is public parking.
But that's weird. Like, you have a
So?
house down the street.
And I park my shit across the cul-de-sac. I park my shit over there, and
No,
I'm parking right here in front of yours.
You have your own parking area.
There's
You
something
have your
there.
own little side area
There's
that's
something there.
public.
There's something
Park
there.
right there.
There's something there.
No,
This is public
I'm
space
gonna call
right
the
here.
cops.
Why? This is public space.
Because this is fishy.
It's not
behaviors.
fishy. It's open.
Something's
it's
going
available,
on.
and I can park here.
No, I'm gonna say
So you have to
there's
argue with her
space-
in out of town.
There's space near
You
your
gotta
home.
argue with her in out of town.
you
It's
gotta- 'cause now
hilarious.
you're
There's
pissed off.
space
You're
near your
like, no,
home.
I'm
You're gonna park there.
You sound like a Karen. You're calling the cops because I'm taking the public space in front of
Yes,
your house?
because you have space by your house.
I'm using it, and I'd rather park it here in this public space in front
You
of your
have
house.
space by your house. I don't give a fuck.
This is a thing. Period. Okay. The
Arguing
older you
out of
get,
town
the
is
more you don't
hilarious.
play about that little parking spot in front of your house.
No, that's different.
No cap.
No
cap.
different.
Cap or no cap at Miss Haley Rose C says any man saying he don't go through phones is a straight lie. LOL.
I'm not a man,
No,
so
I'm
know.
Pisces, so I can't agree. I can't speak for
You
all
be going
men.
through phones?
Yeah, I've gone through phones.
No, I'm not saying
consistently.
that you just
nigga said
always go through phones.
Nigga said consistently.
If I'm insecure about something, yes, I'm going through your phone.
Oh wow.
If I'm insecure about something, yes, I'm going through your phone.
Oh well.
Yes,
The game is
it's
the game.
thing. The game is the game.
Okay.
At Cap or no cap, that stop playing with me, get me so excited, it make me want to play some more.
Facts. No cap.
See?
Say it again. Sorry.
Girl,
I was reading the damn chat.
that stop playing with me gets me so excited, makes me want to play some more. Stop playing with me.
Mm-hmm.
No cap.
That shit's sexy.
Yeah, like that now.
Yo, stop fucking playing with me. Nah, I'm gonna do something else. Whatever I did, I'm gonna do this shit 4 times for you to say it
Like
again.
that. Once it gets to stop playing with me, it's
Ew.
it's basically up and stuck.
Mm-hmm.
We are cheating together.
Together.
Any moment now. Man, you ever you
This is
you
certain
know,
words.
You already knew that you cheated and you ain't even cheat yet?
Ah,
You just look at him like,
you just
fuck.
know Premeditated
about to get
cheating.
crazy.
Fuck.
Wow.
Man. I ain't shit. You ain't even do the ain't shit yet.
But you
just
know
like,
you're about to do that shit.
So it just be certain words or just a look or just little things. This is why I stay in my house, my nigga. I ain't got time for this shit.
At Shant God says, if you cheat and get away with it and have no intentions of repeating the offense, keep it to yourself. Stop unpacking guilt on your partner. Let them enjoy the version of you that makes them feel safe. That pain is yours. Use that as fuel to be a better partner.
No cap.
No cap.
Don't burst the bubble of my delusional world that I have here. Don't fuck up my happiness because you want to be stupid.
Unless you know,
and you gotta
that
make sure I never find out.
Yes, if I'm
gonna find out, it's up for you.
You might as well just tell me.
Right.
But if you know for sure, 100%, like you dead ass, no, I'm never going to find out. Don't tell me shit.
Don't tell me nothing. I like to live in my delusions. I have several little delusional pockets of life.
I'd like to agree with y'all. I want to disagree though.
Okay.
Anything built on a lie is fucked up.
But it's not built.
It's not built.
It is built.
Right.
Your happiness is based off my lies.
No,
I gotta keep it real for us to really be happy.
Why you always gotta put an S on it?
It's like you just said.
You always gotta make it further.
There's gotta be a lie, more than one lie. Cheating comes with more than one lie.
Oh, then you got
cheating comes with one cheat comes with more than one lie.
I don't think some.
Omitting that you're talking to somebody.
Probably 1% or less than 1%. Probably.
What if I told you that I was talking to somebody, but I didn't tell you how far it went? That's only one lie.
Until it go that far.
Yeah.
That's two.
That's one lie.
Until it went that far. You told me that you was talking to somebody, but didn't tell you how far y'all got to a place where y'all knew
you didn't ask.
Fuck.
Don't say nothing.
Okay, omitting is
don't
a lie.
Start,
that's not omission though.
Don't tell the truth of a part of a lie that you're trying to cover. Like that's disaster right there. Just don't say nothing about that.
And don't tell the truth because you guilty. Lies. That's not fair.
Omitting it is the first lie, and doing it is the second. It's still two lies.
I don't think that.
Cap or no cap?
I think they come together.
At Lil Mexico Ho says, a girl who got her daddy in her life going to talk crazy to any nigga.
No cap.
Cap.
That's big no cap.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I feel like a good father-daughter situation, he going to teach her how reckless men can be, how dangerous men can be, and she'll know how to remove herself from certain situations before getting loud and crazy with a nigga.
No, but I think you interpreted that differently than me. Because the way I interpreted it was no nigga's ever going to talk to me crazy because I got a father. Like, I'm not going to put up with certain type of shit because I have a dad. So fuck out of here.
She actually said she's going to talk crazy to any nigga. That was the thing. He said, going to talk crazy. That's over.
But when I hear talk crazy, I hear like not accept certain things. Not allow certain things. So I'm gonna talk crazy to you. Like, yo, fuck out of here. Like, you're not gonna treat me any type of way because I have a father. That's how I heard it.
That's not talking crazy.
It depends.
Her talking crazy is her being disrespectful.
Yeah, like I wasn't taking it to disrespect. That wasn't my interpretation of it. So if you talking about disrespect, then I'm gonna say no cap.
Talk crazy to any nigga. Go ahead, Melly. What you think?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Cap or no cap, the bag I'm chasing must have ran track.
No cap.
Full speed track.
Full speed. I was telling my daughter the other day, we was having a conversation, and she's like, yo, I just can't keep making this type of money every week. And I was like, baby, you have no bills. And I'm telling you right now, the exact way you feel right now without bills is the exact way I make 3-4 times as much as you.
And still
feel I feel the same way.
I feel the exact same way, sweetheart. Mm-hmm. It's never gonna go away.
It's not.
It's never gonna go away. The minute you feel like you got enough, you're gonna create some bills,
and then
you're gonna be fucked with bills and making more money. So trust me, get used to it. Cap or no cap, you can look at a chick's profile and tell her back shots get crazy. Yo, look at my. Why would he put this in here with y'all? This is one of them shits where Trav was just unnecessarily horny because it didn't make no sense for him to put her in this shit. But no cap.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
You can look at a chick's profile and tell her back shots get crazy. I don't know why he put that in there with y'all. This is definitely like yo, bro. This is for the men's chat.
That's funny.
But yeah, Daj, you be looking at chicks something. You be thinking about their back shots.
So, but like not in the presence of like me fucking it, but just like, yo, like you could tell like that shit make that extra like that clap.
That should be doing the ting. Just shits and back shit. All right.
Yo, you know, I have like a crush on this girl, and I think I know you might know who I'm talking about. It's the one that's dancing in that video that keep going on Twitter with the white leather pants. I've watched that video so many fucking times.
I knew this is what we was talking about.
So many like I've watched that video an ungodly amount of times.
The way her waist don't have nothing going on and that body is sick.
You could tell her ass mad soft too. Like it just like.
Then she got the fuck me face, the fuck me smile, and we all know anybody on any fucking
and she looked like she don't got no drawers on.
And that shit just looked crazy. It looked like you could see the through the thing. Everybody in here like her fine ass.
Son, every time that shit hit my timeline, I watch it for about 5 minutes, and the video only 30 seconds.
She's very nasty young lady. You're very nasty yourself.
I love her. I just want to hug her and like squeeze her ass, like just one of those.
I had to say there had to be something wrong with her. In my head,
the fact that she's not with no one.
Yeah, I took down about her. Yeah, did you see the extra clip? That's the one, Tatiana.
Yes.
I took down on her.
Oh.
All right.
I love her. I hope she having a good day.
I had to talk bad about her because I didn't want to stare like the way I was staring.
I'ma stare.
Adaya Benji says, I hate when my paycheck already has plans. Cap or no cap?
From the jump, before I even work.
Listen,
for that paycheck.
I haven't had a paycheck that didn't have its own plans in months, and I'm over it.
Very annoying.
I'm over it. Like every dollar going somewhere, and I'm so aggy about life right now.
No.
And the final one, I'm laughing at already because y'all would rather wear jeans all the way up to your titties than go to the gym. Cap or no cap?
At me. I don't give a fuck. I love a high waist jean.
At me too. I don't wear them tight t-shirts if my stomach is acting crazy. Give me no cap though. Big no cap. Y'all really don't give a fuck, man, after a certain age, and I be feeling bad for y'all. Y'all don't be giving a fuck, son. Y'all be tucking y'all stomach in.
Love me or leave me alone.
I be tucking that shit into y'all pants. Ooh, ouch.
That's what you get.
I was being petty.
That's what the fuck you get.
I'm sorry.
You thought that arm worked. You was trying to be funny.
My bad. I'll be back to work next week, y'all. Just wanted to give y'all something. Sorry, I'm out of it this week. I don't know if there's gonna be part 1, part 2, but this part gone.